sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it into the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Louisville's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Moss. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. On to play now for the first time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Ducks offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The shotgun handoff here. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
That completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. Past the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got to...
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Cardinals will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Moore, bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. And the Cardinals will line up to bat it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense.
And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. The Dutch will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Cardinals will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And here's the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Makes the catch. It's Bell. Water has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, it's Moss. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Young receiver brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. The defense make adjustments here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's low. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's hit just before the throw. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He decides to keep it here. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. He's brought down. A solid gain, moves the ball across midfield at the 41.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. Looking for some space. It's Brown. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the court.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. And they will try out the field goal team here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting here.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the 1st down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead. Minnesot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Cardinals will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the second half is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's low. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tight end makes the grab. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Quick right back there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Moss. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, he can pick up some big yards.
The completion makes it 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Hill. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Wide open downfield. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Short connection to the tight end here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Shotgun formation. There's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The Cardinals will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now